Shalom, Boker Tov. Little morning Torah here, Beth Meyer Synagogue in Raleigh, North Carolina. Rabbi Eric Solomon. So listen, we're here during Pesach. We're entering Shabbat, the end of Pesach, 7th day of Pesach. And it's really a celebration of Shirat HaYam and the splitting of the Yam Suf and going through the Sea of Reeds and eventually towards our freedom, about going forward. And just to remind you, the last plague, Pharaoh finally says, let us go, finally, after the back and forth. And we are heading out into the desert, into the wilderness, into the Midbar. And in that moment, Pharaoh changes his mind with his courtiers and all the coming after, and the horses, and a chase is on. And in that moment, when you have to imagine what Moshe, Aaron, Miriam, our people are thinking, like we're looking back and they're coming. The waves are looking ahead. Yes, the promised land is out there in the distance, but it's not real close. In fact, God's going to take us around about. So that moment of a real crisis amongst the leaders, amongst regular people, there's no turning back, but what is forward offering? I was thinking that profoundly about this past week on the Pesach Seder. Governor Josh Shapiro of Pennsylvania, his home, the state mansion, was attacked by an arsonist. And it is yet unclear if it was directly related to an anti-Jewish attack. I mean, it appears that way. It happened also the night of the Seder. So this, but we'll wait to get the full analysis. But in any case, he certainly has received death threats and other type of anti-Semitic attacks before. And what's powerful, what happened with Governor Shapiro, and I want to just, emphasize it here, is when he gave his talk afterwards, he said, there's just, not only is there no place for violence in our society, the politics is not a place for any violence, but not certainly political violence. But it's an important moment here as Jewish Americans, we're not going back. We're not going to let the Pharaohs, like these type of, as arsonist or a terrorist, basically, to intimidate either Governor Shapiro or any Jewish Americans. We're not going to let them stop letting us do our Jewish customs, ritual, mitzvot, and our practices, specifically about freedom. We're going forward. Now, it is true that the promised land of the America we dream is not there yet, and it's going to take time, but we're not going back. We're going to go forward, and on our journey, we're going to build and dream of the America that we believe in, where not only the Jewish community, but all communities are free and honored and excited and celebrated for honoring their traditions, their practices, their religious life, etc. It will not be intimidated out of us, or God forbid, violently threatened against us to stop us. Even in history, when people tried to stop it, we ultimately still practiced our traditions, especially like Pesach. So when we're going through these series on Shabbat, I want us to hold fast. Yes, there are threats, but we are going forward, just like our people did. Even though the promised land may be far away, we are moving forward. That's the message of this special Shabbat. Shabbat Shalom, Chag Sameach. Moedim Nasimcha.